rice. Okay, first of all, let me just say this again. Hi, hello, how are you all doing today? Listen, so as you can tell by the title and thumbnail of this video, I'm literally going to be only talking about rice this entire time. So let that be known. It's a weird topic, but it's something I really am passionate about, and I'm going to go into detail as to why I am passionate about of this specific detail of, rice. So let me get this out of the way very quick. I am also going to be using this video as a test video, specifically with my tone of voice and at the rate of which I speak. I want to get a little bit better. Instead of going the whole time, I want to be able to find a way to have a good medium for my my voice. So I'm going to try to do that. Also, I'm going to try to keep the microphone right next to me as close as I possibly can. Anyways, I digress. Rice. So, okay, now why am I talking about this? Because it's an odd topic, I know. I literally wrote it down like 2 days ago and thought nothing of it, and next thing you know, just earlier today I was like, that's a good idea, so I'm gonna talk about it. Listen, I was never hardcore into rice. Okay, for everyone that is watching, let this be known, don't watch this video if you aren't interested of me rambling on about rice. You don't have to watch it. But if you are curious as to what I'm going to talk about, go right ahead. This is just currently like a bullshit video. But anyway, so way back in the day, back with a couple years ago, I would say around right now, maybe 5 and/or 6 years ago or whatever the fuck, when I really started taking my health into consideration. During that time period, I was really going through different modes of trying to figure out what I was trying to do and/or to implement certain aspects of other activities and/or just little ideas or philosophies, whatever you want to say, whatever synonym that floats your fucking boat. But in order to better my life. So it all started way back when, around the time of I'm thinking it was around the time of my junior year to senior year. Within that period, I completely did not like myself. The best way I could say it is I think I had a form of body dysmorphia even to this day. I won't lie to you, I still fucking do not like looking at myself. I don't like seeing myself. I don't like hearing myself. I see myself in the mirror or in photos or whatever, on the thumbnails. Fun fact, I was looking at myself on the thumbnail the other day and I was like, Jesus Christ, that looks fucking terrible. I did not like it. I don't like looking at myself, but I digress. It was because of that whole stimulation of back yonder whenever I was younger, and even to this day, even now, when I didn't like myself, I wanted to do things to help change my lifestyle, because I was a very sedentary individual. I really didn't do shit. I ate whatever the fuck I wanted to do, and I really didn't exercise. I didn't do whatever. I wasn't a fucking massive individual, let that be known. I wasn't out, you know how it goes. I wasn't really big, but I wasn't, skinny. It was a weird, skinny fat stage. I didn't like the way I looked, to be real fucking honest with you. So because of that, during that in between period of sophomore to freshman, not freshman, what the fuck am I talking about? From my junior to senior year, I really started to implement some things. So I did some form of light workouts. That's something I started doing. Very light, very minute, very, very, very minuscule comparative what I do now. Now I do fucking almost 8-hour long shits. But before I did not that much. It was just bare minimum. However, that was that was a precursor to what the whole life was gonna become during that time period. And I was really getting into it. I remember getting into it, and it wasn't just me too. There was also people within my close peer group where, as time went on, I have a strict memory of us walking down the street, leaving school, and during that time period, we were just hearing about what everyone's trying to do, because everyone saw I was doing some stuff, and other people already had it in their mind of what they want to do. I have a really good friend. I'm not even gonna say good friend. He's literally a fucking brother to me. I have someone in my life. You've seen him on the videos. That he completely physically changed from being a big fucking person to now being really good looking and fit and all that type of shit. It's really amazing, immaculate in my opinion, all that stuff. He's gonna be a fucking professional boxer. I promise you that. Let that be known. But anyways, as time went on, with this whole like self-realization of trying to help myself, I really started getting into certain foods. And back then I wasn't really into rice. I was never really hardcore into it. Also, hey, did you know that there's someone named Marc Fogel who's currently in prison in Moscow right now, that got arrested in Moscow currently within the year 2021 under the charges of having flour on his possession due to the fact that he needed that flour for spinal surgery because currently his spine is compromised. There's really nothing we can do about it, and he just has to live with it because he is currently a history teacher, or at least was until he was arrested. He has a 14-year charge on his arrest. Let that be known. He has currently been held in prison in Moscow, in a labor camp in Moscow, currently being held for, having less than an ounce of flour on his, on his person, only because he really needed it. He really needs this, in order to fix his spine. This, I'll put it somewhere, is a picture of Mr. Marc Fogel, and he is he's an elderly person. He's not too old, he's not too young. He's right there. He's a history teacher. And currently, he is serving a 14-year sentence in prison right now for no reason other than the fact that he just had less than an ounce of flour on him. If he had more, then maybe it was more. Take a really good look at him, because this guy is being, he is a prisoner. He is a prisoner. I won't lie to you, and he's being held completely out of charges that are terrible. Look at him. Anyways, no one really knows exactly about his story because no one's really paying attention to it, other than the fact that the media is currently not giving him the light of day. Anyway, so I really do like rice, and I genuinely do believe it is the God's gift. So during that time period of when I really started to discipline myself in order to eat certain foods, and I cut out a lot of foods, because there was a time period where I would just eat bullshit. I ate just random snacks, giant muffins, cookies, whatever the fuck, and all that type of stuff, hot wings, whatever you want to call it. I ate a lot of bullshit, really, and I really didn't do anything. Thankfully, and I am thankful for this, I have a fucking amazing metabolism. Oh my god, I don't think you understand how absolutely fucking god tier my metabolism is. Literally because of what my mom. So literally, she's one of the best people I ever know. She's fucking amazing, greatest person in the world, and I got that from her. I have one of the greatest, if not one of the greatest metabolisms. Still below hers, because mom's still fucking amazing. But anyways, because of that genes that are passed down to me, I have been very thankful for that. So I haven't been able to gain a lot of weight. But it was still at a point in my life where I was sedentary and I was noticeable. So within the years past, and as I started to slowly implement different forms of, foods within my diet, I did for 1 month. There was a time period in a month where I did go vegan for a bit. It wasn't anything hardcore, but when I say hardcore, I mean I went full straight fucking vegan for at least a month. Now, for me personally, this is all just my personal preferences for, what I'm trying to say. I genuinely believe rice is fucking amazing. White rice. I genuinely love it. It's amazing. I thoroughly do enjoy it. And also certain aspects of, trying to fix your diet is really good for you. Specifically for me. I lost an inappropriate amount of weight whenever I went vegan for a bit, because that's what I think for me, because it worked for me. The benefit for me, it's not gonna fucking work for everyone else. Let that be known. So don't fucking attempt it. I'm not telling anyone to attempt it. I'm just giving you my personal what happened to me. Anyways, I went vegan for a month, and all I did was just went hardcore into culinary, because I do like cooking. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love culinary. Last dish I made was a curry. It was fucking sweet. Anyways, so nonetheless, it was as you expected. Fruits, vegetables. Of course, I still ate fish, of course, because I like fish. I like salmon. I really do appreciate tuna, whatever you fuck. But for the most part, I really didn't eat hardcore any meats whatsoever. I ate a lot of tuna though. Not tuna. I ate a lot of what is it called again? Tofu. There you go. Tofu. I ate a lot of tofu during that time period too, and learned different ways to cook with it. I also did a lot of things with noodles and rice, and then that's when the staple of the diet kind of stuck. From that point on, rice legitimately stuck with me ever since. I don't think you understand how absolutely much I love rice. Just plain white rice, I fucking love it. It tastes so fucking good, and the benefits that come along with it are immaculate. I absolutely love it. I just learned recently of another way to cook with rice, or at least whenever you make rice, is to implement a form of coconut oil within the, the pot or whatever you want to like make it with, and it helps, it helps your digestive system really like take in all it can and help you pass it through, and like that there isn't any like harsh, whatever the fuck's within it. Because there are instances where if you do look this up, please do your research, please. If you do look this up, white rice is genuinely better than brown rice, simply because brown rice still has the outer shell around it. That's good for certain like fibers and other like types of bullshit whenever you need. Maybe if you want a little bit more protein within it, it's like a 0.5 or some shit percent, or a point, well, comparative to the rice, it's like maybe 0.3. I don't know, it's something like that for a cup or whatever. So anyways, because of that, during that whole time period, I really started to play around with rice, making different things with rice, bowls, whatever you want to call it. I would make it was like the best things I would do, including help from my parents, because of course they fucking make beautiful feud. What the fuck did I say? Feud? Yeah, I'm currently having a feud with my fucking self and my own fucking sanity. Anyways, so hold on. Anyways, so because implementing rice within my diet really did help me out a lot. Like, I don't think you understand. Getting those fucking carbs and bullshit within me really does help out, because I do genuinely eat like a clean diet. The only things I of course, like, I'm a fucking human, of course. I like little treats. I eat cookies here and there, fucking ice cream whenever here and there. Keep in mind, I'm still like free to do whatever, like eat whatever the fuck I want. But I still put myself in a mindset of where like I need to eat only this specific types of food in order to keep up like specific diet and health within me. Spinach is another thing that I will probably talk about in another video in the future. But as of right, because that is also a staple within my diet too, is spinach and rice. Fucking, I love them both. Of course, I would like to implement more things within it too, but as of right now, I don't have the current ability to go out and get some stuff right now. I don't know if you know this, it's the winter time, and currently there isn't that much fresh produce and other types of food currently where I'm at. It's a weird place. There is some fresh stuff, but like shit, have you heard about this real quick? Listen, before I end off the video, I highly recommend people to go out and get, a decent amount of, non-perishable foods such as, rice and beans, at least 2 bags of rice and 2 bags of beans, canned goods too, anything you can, nothing frozen that could go in the freezer because you never really know. And then so just get canned goods, get some tuna, canned peanut butter, where the fuck you want, get all types of little stuff, even dried goods too. They make dried fruits and dried vegetables too. You can really get them in little bags too. They last for a plethora of a time. So please, even cranberries, those are really good. Pumpkin seeds are also very good for your system too. If you want to, you could get dried and/or crushed. They come in little packets and/or tubs of spinach, where all you do is just sprinkle it in like a little juice and just blend it up and all inside. So you should be good. So I do recommend that for like, some people too. Please, I suggest, because prices are getting a little high. Let that be known. But anyways, this was just a short little video about me talking about rice. So I really am thankful that everyone is watching this little video, and that if you really were curious about what's happening, I just wanted to share that. I genuinely do believe that rice is really good for you. Now, keep in mind, a lot of people don't like rice. A lot of people don't really fuck with it. It's understandable. Anyways, so please. Hi, how are you? Yeah. My sister-in-law just came in. She said, hi, I'm in the video. She was busy. So anyways, hi, how are you doing? You know who you are. Please don't watch the videos. They're really embarrassing. Anyways, so nonetheless, thank you all again for watching my little channel. Thank you all again for watching my little videos. I duly appreciate it. Hey, please keep in mind that there are a few people out there within the world that are getting prosecuted unjustly and unwrongly in certain situations. Mark Fogel should get, released from, a labor camp within Russia because, of basically false allegations. It wasn't false allegation. It was just a corrupt system that got him in there. So please, I suggest people look up Mark Fogel. I have a picture of him. Please. He really does need our help to get out. I'm just saying this because no one else is. Anyways, thank you all again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a great night.